I'm Lynn Ferguson. I bought this house 2 years ago. It was in rough shape at the time. It had been neglected for many decades. Parts of it were literally falling off. And this roof was the capstone project, quite literally. It was the final big piece that we needed to tackle. I had been doing 2 years worth of research on roofs and looked at 1,000 different products and 1,000 different contractors. I had searched the internet, I'd asked for referrals, I'd reached out in every way you could imagine. I actually found Cenvar through a simple Google search, and they popped up. I started looking at their products and decided to reach out. As I was starting this roof search, the biggest challenge that I kept bumping up against was price. I really didn't want to do an asphalt roof. I knew that if I did it, I'd have to redo it in my lifetime, and I plan on staying in this house the rest of my life. I knew it would be cheaper in the end to do a higher quality roof, but the higher quality roofs I was finding were in the $60,000 range, and I was having trouble finding something that filled that gap between $60,000 and an asphalt roof. I luckily was able to find that with Cenvar. From day one, everyone that I dealt with at Cenvar was incredibly responsive, incredibly courteous. They answered all of my questions and all of my concerns right away. Even going into the sales process, I could tell that I was going to have a good experience. The estimate process was flawless. It went really smoothly. The guy I was working with, Jared, listened to all of my concerns, all of my questions. In addition to re-roofing, I wanted to put ventilation in my attic, and he worked with me to figure out what the right combination of vents and fans would work best for my space. Our project manager, Tobias, was a dream. He was in constant contact with me. Every time he left the property, he let me know. He answered my text questions at 8 o'clock at night. Any concerns that popped up or any questions that I had, he responded to immediately. He was extraordinarily good as a project manager. From the very first time I spoke with anybody at Cenvar until the last time when they wrapped up shop and finished the project, everybody was incredibly professional, incredibly courteous, friendly, easy to get along with, and eager to help me figure out what was the best roofing solution for me. Obviously, this roof is really unique. It mimics shakes shingles in a way that's so believable when you look at it from the street. And it has a level of durability that you're just not going to get from asphalt. This roof will definitely outlive me, and that frankly was my goal in picking a roof. And it just happens to look terrific. If you're on the fence about roofing material, my recommendation would be go with something slightly better. Do the job once and do it right. I actually went out on a limb and went with a slightly more expensive roof, knowing that it would last the rest of my life, and I couldn't be happier with that decision.